Welcome to the Two Chicks Homestead podcast. We are the two chicks. Yay!
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Erin, and we talk about homesteading and living on a small piece of land.
All right, everyone, welcome to episode 105, July 24th, 2024.
Yep.
So, it's been a fun weekend. We got some new toys to play around with.
Yeah.
So, if anybody notices, we ended up getting some new microphones, so bear with us while we learn all this fun stuff. The intro will stay the same with the girls until they want to come down here and play, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah.
But Erin and I both have our own mics. It should work out pretty good. We're going through like a little mixing board. Give it a shot. See how it works.
Yeah, I mean, this is like professional.
I know. Yay for Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and yeah, Prime days.
So yeah, it's we're gonna try Audacity now for a little while because we were using our iPad for the longest time.
Well, since the beginning.
Yeah. So we started with a USB microphone on our iPad with the GarageBand. So it's time we upgrade and spend a little bit more money on this, I think.
Yeah.
So.
And then I can be like Amy and record my own audiobook.
There you go. That would work. So you are working on your books. That would be a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a pretty good week. We got a few projects done around the house. We had date night without the girls.
Yeah, the girls were gone for most of the weekend and late last week.
Yep. So they took off. You guys took off what, Wednesday?
Yeah.
And then came home. They came home Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the new hens out in the yard.
Yeah.
Finally.
So we had this dog crate that I ordered from Chewy like 4 years ago, something like that. And it was a link that I saw in one of the chicken groups that said, "This is a mistake. Go buy this for your chickens." And it was $45.
Yeah.
For this, I don't know, 10 by...
There's a 5 by 10 by 4 foot tall.
Like,
so
dog crate with the little door
and
and everything.
Yep.
And yeah, those are more expensive than $45.
Yeah, I think looking everywhere there, anywhere $200 to $250.
Yeah. So we bought that. I don't even know if I asked you. I just kind of ordered it, and it was like, we might use this.
Yes, and we did.
We did for the meat chickens, and that's pretty much it. But
yeah, it worked out pretty good. And we sold it, like a month and a half, 2 months ago?
For like $40?
For what we paid for it. So I think the only thing I added some wheels to the bottom of it so it would roll around a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
And that worked out pretty good. So.
But yeah, so we sold it because it took up a lot of space. You couldn't fold it down. And it was just annoying and an eyesore after a while.
Yeah, it was definitely overkill for what it was. It did not need to be 4 foot tall.
Well, not for chickens.
No, not for chickens, not for meat birds, not for really anybody.
I mean, a big dog, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, something like a German Shepherd.
Yeah, because we put the chicken wire on top of it, too.
Yep. Chicken wire on top of it, and then a tarp to go on top of that. So, it worked out really good for, I don't know, the 4 or 5 years we actually used it.
Mm-hmm.
And we got our money out of it. So, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But got rid of that, and then we're like, hey, the girls are gone, and I need a project for the weekend. So we built a chicken run, our chicken tractor.
Well, right, like a shorter
yep.
one.
Yeah, so this one is 5 feet by 10 feet by 2 foot tall, because that's what I had the hardware cloth in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all done out of PVC, all glued together. I integrated the door on a hinge. So the main body is 3/4 PVC, and then the lid is 1-inch PVC. Well, 3/4 PVC fits inside of 1-inch PVC, so there is no mechanical things on the hinge, which definitely is the smart thing to do because we like to break stuff.
I mean, for the 8 chickens we have, it's probably a little big. But if we ever did meat birds again, we usually get, I don't know how many we get.
Right. Yeah.
14
Yeah,
or something.
12, give or take. So, it, it should work out, I would think. So, we have the big water in there. It's all hardware clothed in. It's all, and then we got chicken wire on the bottom.
Yeah.
That was kind of the big thing, is we needed to figure out something to keep the hens in there, because I went to go move it one day and I ran one of the hens over and it made a whole lot of noise.
Yeah, it's fine, but yeah.
Yeah. It was squealing. So, but it worked out pretty good. So, we hardware cloth on the bottom. I got a nice, nasty little blister that, from pulling 300 zip ties. So, but it'll work out perfect for what we need.
Yeah, and we had all the hardware cloth already, so that was a nice cost break.
Exactly. That would have been a couple $100 in hardware cloth alone, trying to do that. I think we might have, what, $75 in PVC and fittings and a tarp.
Yeah.
For the top. So it was not bad at all. It worked out perfect.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, they seem to like it. They like being out in the grass, and it kind of helps them get used to the other chickens, and the other chickens get used to them. And we have some bullies that will be leaving soon, so hopefully that kind of takes down the, I don't know, whatever's going on out there.
Yeah, we'll see how that works.
I mean, there's
out.
always a pecking order, so someone will take their place.
That is very well true. So we'll see how it plays out. I know we got rid of one that was the bully, and then we had the one that died.
Oh yeah,
last week.
Yeah, one of the middle ones, the Wyandottes. I noticed she was standing with her tail down, and when I stood out there and Googled, the first thing that came up said that extreme heat could do it, and it was fairly warm that day and the day before, so it was like, well, you're in the shade, not much not gonna do a whole lot for it.
Yeah.
And then I guess it also meant that they were egg bound, so that's probably what it was. But yeah, she decided to die way underneath the chicken coop. So
yep. I think we might have talked about that last week.
Oh, did we?
I think so.
Okay, well,
so because I think that was right before we came in to record.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, you get the story twice.
Exactly. So, and then you did a lot of work on the composting outhouse too recently. You got kind of that all finished up.
Yeah.
Almost.
So I wood burned a moon, like the moon crescent.
Mm-hmm.
And then we stained it, I stained it. And I had to paint around it because I didn't want to cover up the moon. We kind of got a little dark.
Yeah.
But it looks fine. But yeah, so I painted that, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. It's been a slow process, just because it's like, well, it's gonna rain, and we still have one more coat to do with the sprayer.
Yep.
And then you got a couple little job to do with the little openings, and
yeah, I got to get some screening over the openings and make sure no bugs get in there. Finish up spraying the back of it, get the back all stained, and get that done.
And the floor too.
Front. Do the floor out front, and then I think that's pretty much about it. It'll be done. So maybe next week, because I think I'm on vacation next week, so we'll see how far we get.
Yeah, we just have to see the weather.
So if we get a couple days without rain, then we can knock it out and get it finished.
It's one of those things where it's like I don't think about it until I'm down there. It's like, oh yeah, that was a project I was working on.
Yep. And then I heard the neighbor out there making a whole bunch of noise, so he's working away on his little project.
Yep.
So that'd be kind of nice. And you caught Dusty, the crop duster, going overhead today.
Yeah. So I will admit, I love seeing those. I know it's like, cancer raining down on us, but it's so cool to see. I love seeing them fly that close over.
Yeah, and I mean, they're what, I think I looked, they're 500 feet up,
Yeah,
if that.
if that. I remember we first moved in and we saw him out there, and the guy, he would start doing loops because he
Mm-hmm.
saw us out there standing there.
Yep.
I haven't seen any do that since, but they still get really close. They've got to see people standing out there.
Yeah, I would say when he comes down over those trees, he's probably no more than 15 feet above those trees.
Yeah.
I think he's literally just clearing them. So
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do the field behind us because I saw the tractor out there spraying.
they usually don't, especially with having the beans this year, because they can take the
Yeah, the tractor and go
Yeah.
over it. Yeah.
yeah, you can't do that with the corn, at least when it gets that tall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I love hearing that noise.
mm-hmm. And then we had Fifi flying over, the B-29 bomber.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
Yeah.
So every once in a while she'll buzz the house, and it's flying over 1,800 feet, give or take. But you hear that thing coming a couple miles away.
Yeah.
So, and it's a lot of fun. The girls kind of missed it, but they at least got to see the crop duster today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all went running out there.
Yep. So, but yeah, it's been kind of nice. We got a few things done. We went to the big reptile show last weekend, or the weekend before, with the girls. They were gone this past weekend. But I think we might be getting ours. I got to check with the people and see how soon we're going to get ours. That might be next week.
That'll be nice to get it if you're when you're on vacation.
Yeah, at least get everything all figured out and not have you guys just be here alone going, oh my God, what are we doing?
Well, we just look at it. No touching until Donna gets home.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out.
Well, it will work out because I'm not looking for a gecko in the vents.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. So, and then the girls have been wanting smoothies a lot lately.
Well, they go to Grandma's house and Grandma makes smoothies, and
Mhm.
then they come home and want smoothies. And I don't know why I never think to make them very often. They're not hard. It's just having the stuff. So when they talked about it on the phone, I went out and got, strawberries and blueberries and bananas. And then I had the whey left over from when I made the raw yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I used that in it, which is nice to use stuff that I already had.
Yeah.
So it was delicious.
Yeah, I'm sure it adds a little bit more thickness to it, too.
No, it's pretty liquidy. It's like milk.
Oh, okay.
But you add yogurt, too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But the whey, I mean, it's raw milk, and it's just got nutrients and stuff in it. It's good for you. Like whey protein.
Right. Okay.
Like muscle people use whey powder. Not that, we're muscly, but
yeah, no,
it's still better than nothing.
Yeah, we are definitely far from that.
But still, it's good for you.
So, but yeah, I think that's got anything else?
Yeah, I mean, the garden is going good. I've gotten some zucchinis. The beans have started. The Swiss chard, we had some of that tonight. We had a zucchini tonight. And if you shred a zucchini and add it to your taco meat, you don't have to add as much water then when you mix in the seasoning.
That makes sense, because that was actually really good.
It was.
So
it didn't change any flavor. It's just an extra,
Yeah, exactly.
something.
And then we did a little bit of tahini we had corn too.
Yeah, we had corn on the cob, which I didn't know if that went with tacos, but
It doesn't matter. It is what it is.
yeah, put some tahini on the corn on the cob. That was delicious.
Exactly. So, yeah, dinner was good. Definitely had a good weekend.
Yeah.
I think we got some good weeks coming up. We got vacation next week.
Mm-hmm.
So, got to figure out what projects I'm going to have at that point.
Well, we have the Kendall County Fair that we always go to. Well, the girls and I always go. We go to see the barrel racing when it first opens. And so you've never gone with to see that. We get a bunch of fried food.
Mm-hmm.
We either do the veggie tempura or I think we did onion rings or something. And the little one gets, 10-foot long corn dog.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yep.
She likes corn dogs.
She likes corn dogs. But yeah, that's our, we just sit there and eat and watch horses run around barrels.
Yeah. And they love watching that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's how many times do we go digging around in the area to see if we can find some barrel racers? Because you don't see them.
There's a lot, but it's like, it's confusing to figure out, like, if we can just walk in and watch or... So, yeah, this is nice.
Yeah. And they don't have a lot of barrel racing at the horse shows anymore because it's only 5 or 6 people that do it.
Yeah, it looks hard.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm like thinking the horses are getting injured, but it looks like it's hard work for both the rider and the horse.
Yeah.
Trying to go around those things.
And it's not a popular thing in our area. Sorry. It's not a popular thing in our area, at least from what I remember. I mean, I grew up around horses. I grew up going to horse shows. We'd see maybe 3 or 4 barrel racers. You'd see more reiners than anything.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that spin.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No.
You're over here giggling.
No,
Go ahead.
Fine. That's nothing. Yeah, so it's a nice day out.
Exactly. It'll be a lot of fun. So, what else we got? Is that pretty much it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. We will see you guys next time.
See you in the homestead where something is always growing, eating, or cooking.
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Erin, and we talk about homesteading and living on a small piece of land.
All right, everyone. Welcome to episode 105. And it is... What's the date today?
The 24th.
The 24th of July. Okay. That works. So, if anybody notices, we're trying out some new